Ladies and gentlemen of the interwebs, how are thou today? I had a brain functioning properly moment, so I thought I'd hit record and share with you. So, I wasn't originally going to share, but it happened again. And it makes me wonder, what is going on with the currency in this country? Allow me to elaborate. So, I deliver DoorDash and, part-time and, make some extra money because, bills. They just don't pay themselves. And so I knew something was fishy when after I clicked confirm pickup for all my dashers out there, when you confirm pickup, you're on your way. Well, I'll always, text the customer, let them know what's up, hey, I got your food, whatever, or they try to play you and forgot your drinks, but I was on it. So I let them know I was on the way. Used to be able to send like funny memes. Now DoorDash is kind of like, putting away with that. A lot of the times, you can't, send cool memes and pictures and stuff, which it's like, what's up with that, DoorDash? Huh? DoorDash? I ain't gonna lie, but, some memes got me some extra tippage. So I like to go above and beyond for my customers, because anybody could just bring you your food. Go to a restaurant, get you some food, but it's that top-notch customer service with a smile that you want, That's why every time you walk into a Chipotle, they're like, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. If they know you by name, because maybe you like some Chipotle. Speaking of Chipotle, right over there. I plan on going in that motherfucker. But anyways, yeah, so I texted my customer and then I got hit. He hit me back and he goes, oh, hey, can you make sure you knock when you get here? And I'm like, yeah, cool. And it was to leave at the door. So, you leave it on the doorstep and get the hell out of here, right? So that's Home Alone. Anyways, so he's like, can you knock on the door? And I'm like, okay, that's a little sus, as they say. I'm like, but sure, no problem. I'll knock the shit out that door. Bam, bam, bam. So I get there. I'm walking up the stairs to his apartment. Go up the steps, complex, and then he's on the top floor, apartment, I think it was apartment 12. And he's already standing like halfway out the door frame. And he's like, oh, let me backtrack. Before he said, when I said, okay, cool, I'll knock, he's like, okay, well, I'll give you extra tip. And I'm like, extra tip for knocking? Like, okay. So again, hence the sus part. But anyways, I get there, walk up the stairs, I got his food, didn't spill anything. That's always a plus. Because going upstairs, you got to watch, because some stairs, like one will be real small, next one will be like this, Many a time I have fell and bust my ass. Many a time. So I'm walking up to him and I'm like, oh, hey man, how's it going? Here's your food. And, thanks. And he's like, oh, okay. And he's got a wad of money in his hands. And he goes, you got change for a 20? Now, let's just say I deliver DoorDash in some places that aren't what you would call Mayberry. So it's probably not the smartest thing to carry cash on you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nope, sorry. And I mean, I don't carry cash on me, like ever, So especially when I'm working. I'm like, nope, ain't got no cash, man. I'm sorry. And he's like, oh, you got change for a 20? He's like, oh man. He's looking down at his money. He goes, well, do you smoke weed? I had to laugh like a mother. I'm like, do I smoke weed? And now, and you got the angel on this side and the devil on this side, and the angel's going, well, tell him the truth, you gave up smoking a long time ago when you had kids, and you're a responsible adult, and that was what I went with, even though it's boring. But the devil over here was like, yeah, you don't smoke weed no more, but where the hell is this going? Where's it going? I want to know. So I mean, I should have said, oh yeah, man, I got some on me right here. like, where were we gonna go from the, if I said, yeah, I smoke weed, well, hey man, here goes a dime bag for you, or like, oh well, if you got some weed, man, I'll give you 20 if you give me like a fat joint or a fat blunt, as long as it's some fire, dude. It's gotta get me like at least at an 8 or 9, right? I mean, we don't gotta go full 10, because I know, I want to actually be able to taste my food, blah, blah, as I'm eating it. I don't want to be so high. You ever get so high and you're just eating shit? You don't even know you're eating shit. You polish off a whole box of donuts or cheesy poofs or something, you're just talking to somebody higher than the motherfucker, just yep. And then before you know, you keep doing this, you look down, but there ain't nothing in your hand. So you go to look in the bag and there ain't nothing in the bag because your fat ass ate it all because you was higher than motherfucker. Higher than a giraffe's hat, right? So, but yeah, anyways, I just was wondering, like, for everybody out there, if you order, DoorDash or Grubhub or any of the apps that you can order stuff on, and you go to tip, do you guys offer your delivery drivers anything other than cash? That was a very interesting experience, and to have it happen more than once, then it's like, is the country's money crisis, currency going like to that big of a shit toilet, like in the hole? I mean, because I know we got Bitcoin on the rise, so maybe I was just waiting for, like, oh, you got Bitcoin, like Google Pay, you got a Cash App, no, it's like, well, you smoke weed, man? Like, no, dude, no. I need this job. I like this job. I'm my own boss, making, some decent money when motherfuckers tip, like actual tip, not weed. I can't buy, shit with weed. Of course, you know what? I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. Bitcoin, like I said, all this Ethereum they're talking about. How funny would it be, though, if, like, we went back to, like, the bardium, I can't even talk right now. Okay, like, when you trade shit, you're bartering. There's the fucking word. When you barter things, hey, I got this, if you got that, okay, let's exchange it. I got some weed, man. Like, that's worth quite a bit, right? I mean, I think it's, like, the highest, grossing crop in the world, and now it's becoming more and more legal. I heard they were supposed to be passing some type of legislation to get it federally legal. I'm from the state of Ohio, so it's always been decriminalized. So, it's the complete norm to be driving, especially by restaurants, and smell a little bit the old stanky-danky. Yeah, so I don't know, that was just a really interesting experience. I thought I'd share that with you guys. And like I said, you could post up in the comments, let me know how are you guys tipping your delivery drivers. Do you offer them cash? Do you cash in hand? Do you do it in the app? Do people do this Cash App stuff? I just recently heard of this app, this Cash App. Do you PayPal stuff? Do you I've even heard of some really crazy experiences online of where people will offer sexual favors for, as a tip. And you're getting a little bit more than the tip than that motherfucker, huh? Now I'm going to end on that. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you're all healthy, and hope you are out there and tip your delivery drivers. Have a great day, man. Bye.